Hey everybody, it's Gail, and today I have an absolute classic in the annals of crochet. This is a 1940 shopping bag from Best Way, which was a British brand, so British terms. This is a good old-fashioned make, do, and mend. I love this kind of stuff. So the way that it works is you start out making this bottom piece, and you make it twice. There's the second one. And then, once you've made those, you stitch together one half of them, and then the other half stays open as the hungry little mouth to hold the entire bag. And in the leaflet it says, ends up no bigger than a powder puff. And this one is actually a little bit bigger than that, even though it is made to pattern, because I thought this was fingering weight yarn. This is actually sport weight yarn. But I did use the recommended hook, which was a 2.25, and it worked out fine. This is Fibra Natura Flax, or Natura Fibra Flax. I forget which way that name goes. It is a 100% linen yarn. Worked up beautifully. It's going to last forever because nothing beats linen. Like, linen is going to outlive us all. And I liked this pink, and I bought it specifically to make this bag. So what's really fun about this bag is that the open work here is Solomon knots. So I've never worked a Solomon knot before, and the instructions in the pattern were so clear about how to do it. Like, I was so happy, because sometimes you just get told in vintage patterns, oh, just do a Solomon's knot, or the instructions are a little vague. But the ones for this, just dead on perfect. Loved it. And the hardest part of the pattern for me was keeping the individual space between the knots at the 1/2 inch that they said to pull them to. So what you do is you pull up a single crochet, and then you make another single crochet in a particular spot, and that is what makes the Solomon knot. Oh god, I'm rhyming. So yeah, and then you make little tiny handles here, and you have a little bag. I actually got 10 skeins of yarn in this. I got 10 skeins of, was it Swish? Yeah, it was Swish. They're over on the desk. And it was, like, I really jammed them in there because I wanted to stretch this out a little bit because it was a little crowded. But, it's also easy to just increase the base and then follow the instructions for the body, and so you could just make a wider base that will make a wider bag. In fact, the pattern even tells you that. So that's nice and handy. So the way this is supposed to work is after you've made it, and to put it into your purse, you are supposed to sort of jam it into this open space that you have, and then it will become easier to carry around because it will just be this little sort of half sphere. Now, I am not great at this kind of thing, as you can see. And what you're supposed to be able to do it so that when you're done, there will be a snap on the other, let me just do this. There's supposed to be a snap on, like, right here, and so when you're done, you're supposed to be able to snap it closed and have it all in one place. I wasn't ever gonna have a snap on this thing. I don't like snaps. But I am gonna keep practicing and figure out, because I did get it rolled perfectly right after I finished it, of course, but have not been able to recreate that experience. So I'm gonna practice, and I think it'll be okay. Oh! Okay, so I had it like this, so it's nom nom nom. I think if I do this, so that the two bases are opposite each other. Yep, I did it. I have a master's degree. Yeah. So there you go. And then they would want you to have the snap like right there. You could also do a button. I would recommend, personally, a little button and then some googly eyes, so that when you start pulling it out, it looks like a little face. I like to amuse myself. Yeah, so that is this cute little 40s bag, this Make, Do, and Mend World War II bag. Now, the pattern that I have for this, it has 2 knitting patterns included. It was the full leaflet that I bought. And I will link to the seller down in the basement. It's My Vintage Wish on Etsy. I love that store. I have so many things from that store. Huge recommend to go through if you're looking for knitting, crochet, or sewing patterns from, like, I think the collection goes as far back as maybe even the 1910s. I know there's 1920s stuff. So just a great resource if you're looking for vintage patterns. And, you know, it's not always great when it's like, well, you know, I'm only using one of the patterns because I don't knit. But also, like, it's fun to have those other patterns. Like, you never know. Like, maybe somebody will want to use them. But also, just, like, I love, ephemera? I think it's ephemera. Paper. Old paper. I love old paper like this, where you have the whole collection where it's like, you crochet the little bag and it's very pretty and feminine, and then you make the little slippers out of oddments of wool, which is a sign that, you know, this is a Make, Do, and Mend sort of thing. And then there's also a hot water bottle cover that I wish I could make because it has little flowers on it, and it's fucking adorable. But yeah, I highly recommend the entire store from My Vintage Wish. The patterns are great, and it just, you know, it's a great resource. And now that I've actually put this into the powder puff size it's supposed to be, I feel very smart again. Yeah, so there you go. Just a little project. I needed a break from all my big stuff, so made myself a bag. As always, if you enjoy what I do here, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, all of that fun stuff, and I will see you when I see you.